Yes, this is the Love Them Knives channel, and oh baby, are we rolling today because we got Wee Knife. Yeah. And yes, I'm on my medication, so no smart cracks from the audience. No, I'm just excited about this knife because this. I put this up on my Instagram, and one of my subscribers and a friend, he's like, it's the three B's, it's big, blue, and got bearings. That's the LTK Dream Knife of the Year. So, okay, I get it. Yes, I do like blue, I do like bearings, and I do like big. So, big blue bearings. Wow, it's got them all. Ceramic bearings. It's a big knife from Wee. This is the 614B, as in boy, as in here's the box. 614 blue handle, blade, satin, M390. I mean, I'll tell you what. I've recently spent some time with some of the CKF knives, and they're pretty cool. And I got some more, I'm going to have some reviews coming out. And I have one or two posted at the time that this is being posted. But, they're all like, hey, look at, oh my God, you can catch this knife for only, $300 or something like that. I'll tell you what, this is $244. And that's the normal everyday retail. I'm telling you, this is a 4.2 inch satin M390 blade, blue titanium anodized, stonewashed and anodized handle with full titanium hardware that's also anodized in like a bronze or gold color. Man, that's a handsome knife. I mean, you got this full length fuller with the holes, which is just really adds a lot to the design. And of course, it carries on from this, flowing all the way through. Got these beautiful cutouts. I mean, this would be great if this was like a shiny carbon fiber in there. Would that be something? Oh, yeah. But as it sits, I mean, when I saw this online, and you can get them with the partially blackened blades, up on these flats and stuff. I just know if I got a full, like, this could have been stonewashed or satin. I mean, satin, I don't know. I mean, satin is a more dressy look. Stonewash is a more work type look. And this is probably going to be more dressy than beat a hard user type thing. Although I'm not going to have any problem using this knife. I mean, using it. But if I got to cut down a bunch of like 20 or 30 cardboard boxes and stack them and stuff in the garage, nah, I'm probably going to use a different knife. But, I mean, a less expensive one and one that'd be easier to sharpen. I mean, this M390, wow, it takes a while. But take a look at the knife. I know I'm kind of going a little off kilter here. Here's, the Blade HQ deal, which they're saying 4.2 inch satin blade, blue, right? And this is what I got. And $244.25. That's their everyday, whatever price. So, I mean, I get the, today I looked on the garage sale section of from Russia with knives, and the SSE was there sitting there for $244. Normally, like, I don't know, 400 or something. M390, whatever. But, I mean, this is M390. Bigger knife than the SSE. Had the SSE in my hand. Of course, that one on the garage sale is the blackwash type thing, so I wasn't that excited about that, so I passed on. But, and plus I'm broke. I'm going to catch some of those sometimes for my personal collection, but that wasn't the one I was looking for. But this one definitely was the one I was looking for, and this is going into my permanent collection. I just hate to let go of this. I mean, I might someday if things got tough, but in any case, so 9.5 inches overall, supposedly. I'm going to put a tape to it. I don't know that I think I taped it, and I think it was like 9.25, but 4.125, okay, overall, but they're saying 4.2, so is it 4.2 or 4.125, In any case, Cutting edge 4 inches, M390 drop point, flat grind, satin. And the handle length, 5.375 inches, titanium, and it's under 6 ounces. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And, you know, they just talk about great modern design, good quality, ceramic bearings, frame lock, everyday carry, blah, blah, blah. Wow, what a knife. Oh, man, I can't tell you how much I like this knife. I'll tell you what, it's a big knife, but it feels light. This is a big, huge titanium handle, but it feels light. I mean, that just feels light considering how big this knife is. And this is M390. Oh my, yeah, I mean, that is just, whew. Is that slick? That's slick. Oh, well, let's do the tragic thing that I love to do. It's tragic, which is cut paper. I'm not very good at it, but look at that. It's making me look like a pro. Making me look like a pro. See? I mean, this is so sharp. Oh, man. Another one bites the dust. Where's the garbage can? In any case, and I love the fact that WE knives, I mean, here's the deal. I mean, if you look at, oh man, I don't want to call anything out. I love the ZT line of knives and this and that. But just think of any really high-end carry line of titanium frame lock flippers. How many of them come out with, oh, you want blue? How about green? How about bronze? How about purple? How about, you know, WE does all that. And it's like, hold on, do you want this knife pimped? Oh yeah, we'll already have it pre-pimped. You just buy it. You don't have to worry about sending it off to get anodized or jazzed up. It's going to be that way. We got proprietary hardware, whether you like it or not, but we give you the tool. So you got that. And if you lose the tool, you can get another one for $6 or whatever it is from Blade HQ. I mean, you know, so that's not a problem. And it's the same damn tool. So if you got more than one WE knife, then you got more than one tool. Wow, that is such a nice ceramic bearings, and you know, this thumb is sore. I've been really addicted to this. I mean, the action is just so smooth. It is so nice. It just is. You know, good detent. Probably a 6. On my detent scale, 6.5. It's not real strong, but you know, you're not just pushing it out real easy. Yeah, you can. I mean, I can fail any knife, but boy, that swings open nice. That's a big blade. It's a big blade. Let's take a look at what we got for not be too. I'm used to holding knives way away from the camera because when I do my Instagram video things, it's like, oh my God, I hold them and I think it's in frame. And then when I look on Instagram, it's about that much of the knife showing. It's like, oh my God, I got to hold them arm's length away. So sorry, I mean, we're right down here. We're a little ways away from the camera, but 4 millimeters. That's WE knife territory for you, isn't it? 4 millimeter knife thick. Come on, baby. 0.154 of an inch. Well, let's see if we can get this around here. At the fattest point, just about 0.53 of an inch, which is really a nice handful. 13.4 millimeters. You know, that's a nice handful. And I think I measured right up on this top ridge, which would be the same as these others. So it's not really contoured, you know, as far as that goes. It's flat, but it's got a lot of milling. A lot of cutouts on it, and it's got that kind of dirty antique look. But that's the way it came. You know, so it's kind of got that dirty stonewash look with the blue, so it doesn't look too glitzy, not too Liberace pimped out. Just kind of that. I like that. I like that. But I mean, the fullers with the holes, that's cool. Look at the blade design overall. Oh, that pocket clip. I mean, that pocket clip does not interfere. No hot spots on that. Slides in the pocket just fine. It's going to be everything I can do to not carry this knife on a regular basis. The only thing is that it's summer, so I'm wearing shorts, so, you know, this is going in my pocket a lot because this is like 2 ounces, and it's compact and easy, right? Oh, by the way, if you want a comparison for the size, but this one's under 6, but it's just gigantic. Look at the difference. I mean, this one, what was I just doing not too long ago? And this looked like a monster compared to the knife I was reviewing. And look at, now this looks like the monster. And this is further away from your aspect ratio. So this knife actually looks smaller than it is. Swap them out. Now it looks even bigger in comparison with the Manx. Big damn knife. And you know, it's not that heavy. It's amazing. Come here. Let's get this scale in the picture. Let me throw it on a scale so you can take a look. 5.5 ounces. I mean, that's for just like a 3.5-inch blade type titanium knife, really. It's 157 grams, so 5.5. That's pretty light for this. It's a monster knife. So how did they get there? Well, take a look. Take a look on the inside if you can see. Yeah, they done cut it out, didn't they? Look at the skeletonizing they did. Bottom and top. Really took a lot of stuff out of there. That's why it feels so light. They honeycombed it. Where's the balance point on this thing? Pretty nice right there, right where your finger tucks right in. I mean, let me show you something. Hold on. I just got this fun knife. I'll talk about this someday. This is just a knife, but this is a steel-handled knife. Okay, check this out. Okay, so this knife, just for comparison purposes, because this is steel and this is titanium, right? Look at the difference in the size. Okay, 5.5 ounces. Much smaller knife. Steel handle. Check it out. Think 5.5 ounces? 6.8 ounces. 193 grams. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You can get a much smaller knife, and even, you know, this is the compact fossil. I'll bet this one's probably 5.5. Maybe. Nah, okay, never mind. All right, well, you know what? You got a lot of G10 on top of here, so it's not full. What's my grip? That's G10. That's lighter too. Okay, never mind. But, I mean, these are G10. They aren't full titanium type things. I don't know if I got anything else on the table to throw down. In any case, no, I don't. Not really. Still, 5.5. That's light. It feels light. Here's my other point on this knife. Look at the overall design. This probably is one of the most sensible designs that I've encountered in a knife. A lot of knives obviously have a very long rectangular handle. This one does. It's got this slight curve here at the end here to limit your travel, give you a little support here. Also, look at the front. Your fingers fit right in there. Right up pretty much almost against this guard here. Okay, feels really good in the hand. Like I said, no hot spots from the pocket clip. Reverse grip. And you got room. You got room on that handle. You got extra room. So bigger hands, very much welcome on this as well. Okay, so you don't have a huge profile this way either. It's fairly slender. That's important as well. Look at the blade. Think about the different cutting tasks that you might do. This blade just about is a perfect design to be a compromise with everything. First of all, you don't have a big recurve, so you don't have any pain in sharpening this blade. You have this choil here, so you're away from here. You can get your fixed blade stones on here to resharpen this. And this will not be a problem in a fixed blade knife system running your stones up and down here, okay? So you don't have recurves, you don't have the lack of a choil, you don't have issues, you don't have big tall thumb studs to have to overcome with your stones. You know, it's beautiful that way. Next, you got a real tall grind here, flat. So slicing, even though this is not like your ultimate slicer blade, which this would be more like that, flat grind, this would be a great slicer, thinner stock, you know, that kind of thing. But you can still do a good job slicing with this. On the other hand, how about having a reinforced tip for good piercing? In that direction, you've got some material up here. This is not a terribly fragile tip. So piercing, slicing, lots of different types of cutting chores can be done. Very sensible blade design, really sensible. I mean, just everything. And the whole thing comes together in a design that really is attractive. The machining, the cutouts, the fact that, well, if I would have probably showed you a little bit more, there's some of the other 614 colors. Green, there's the blue with partially blackened, there's a black with partially blackened, there's, looks like a bronze. You know, so you know, pick your poison. I picked mine. I like this. I don't know. I just, the action on this thing, the way it feels in the hand. I mean, you know, you've got your proprietary stuff in here. You get a zipper pouch, you get a polishing cloth, you get your paperwork, you get your proprietary tool that fits the hardware. I mean, it fits every screw on there. Yeah, it goes in here, slides on in, nice zipper pouch. The actual box itself is nothing to brag about, you know. But I mean, this is kind of all you get with, you want me to start naming names? I mean, you know, some companies you get, this is it. And you get maybe a bubble sleeve and the knife goes in there with paperwork and there you go, at best. This, I mean, and think about it. I mean, my ZT 456 was, what, $240? This is $244. This is larger. It's already anodized, stonewashed, pimped out, full titanium hardware. M390. Of course, the 456, I think, was CTS 204P, so there's nothing to cry about. But see what I'm saying? Of course, you know, let's not get into the comparison because, yeah, that had a pivot, but it's a coated pivot. It's not titanium. That kind of thing. So in any case, yeah, I'd say, man, ceramic bearings, don't know about the 456. Just saying, I mean, really, you're right there with this. I just think they're an incredible value for the money, and they give you a lot of options. I mean, if ZT was going to put out a bronzed or blued, which they did on the 452 CF, right? A blued with M390, what'd that go for? Was that $200? No, don't think so. You know, sold out, limited run, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to worry about a sprint run with WE. They already come out in the different colors. So that's a thinker. I mean, well, I don't think there's anybody, I think I'm preaching to the choir. There's no question that the WE knives are incredibly good quality knives. Really good. I mean, so many different designs that it's just like choose. You know, pick your poison. Doesn't matter. premium materials all the way through, even for their budget series knives, right? Full titanium hardware still, right? Except D2 now. But I mean, still, ceramic bearings and titanium hardware, plus a zipper pouch, all the stuff you get with this, you get with their budget ones too. So, I mean, whew. And liner lock is nothing to I almost prefer, actually, because you get this seamless double presentation side. This side and this side are both so nice in that regard. So, I mean, nothing to cry about there. The 614 series. I might put a link to Knife Collector 031, the Netherlands. He is the Wii knife rep in Europe, and he did a video on this, and I saw it. It was from December of 2016, I believe. I'll put the link to it in my description section. He called this the flagship of the Wii knife line. And of course, that's kind of a tough thing for him to say, because there's always so many new models coming out. So how long is it going to be the flagship until it's usurped by a newcomer that's really awesome? Because they just keep on coming. It's like a steamroller. It really is. It just, wow. So, but look at that. Because when I saw it, and I saw that this was a big, huge knife. Oh, crap. We never got Betsy out here. In any case, that's what I'm saying. That's over 4 inches, even from the closest point on this. And, if you laid it down here, you're talking well over 4. 4.2, like Blade HQ said. 9.5 overall. Yep, right there. 24 centimeters, basically. Yeah. And well over 100 millimeter blade length, like 105, something like that. So, yeah. They're right. Big knife, 9.5 inches. So when I saw Hank's deal, Knife Collector 031, when I saw his video, I go, it's big, great design, totally sensible. I got to get it. I got to see what this is like. And now that I have, it's like love. I really think this is my favorite of the Wii knife line. And I've had a few. I haven't had like tons of them, but I've had a few. I've had the 608, the 606, and then most of the budget ones I've had, and maybe one or two others. Can't remember. But in any case, so yeah. And still does feel light in the hands. I know that sounds ridiculous. 5.5 ounces, not that heavy when it comes to a 9.5 inch knife. I mean, it's just, man, it does feel light. It's really strange. It is really skeletonized though, but love the stonewash anno thing, and I like the satin. I think stonewash is better for the ones that I would like to just carry and use this budget series, because these are just so awesome. And this would be more of a proud carry, but one I would not be afraid to use on any occasion. I just don't know if I want to spend an hour with the stones getting an edge back on it someday, but it'd be a long time getting the initial sharpness off of it, because it's tough steel. That M390 is great stuff. Wow. Okay. I'm going to let you go. I'm sorry. I'm really excited about this knife. I got this. I've had it for a little over a week now, and I've been just spent a lot of time with it. And I'm just incredibly impressed. Absolutely. Okay. Never mind. Hey, I'm on Instagram, and these things go up. I do little videos on Instagram, so follow me on Instagram if you want. And subscribe to my channel. And I think we're not too far away from doing another giveaway on my channel, because we're coming up on 4,500 subs. In fact, by the time this thing posts, we might be really close to that. In any case, You know what we do here. Yes, we do. We love them knives, so stay sharp, my friend.